Hey, it's Whitney from EcoVeganGal.com and welcome back to the What a Vegan Eats channel, where I share what I eat on a daily basis. Well, at least with these daily vlogs. And today I'm just really recording one thing so far. I might make something else today, but I've decided I don't really want to keep recording my repeat meals unless I get a lot of requests. So if you want to see meals again and again, then I'll share them each time I eat them. But otherwise it just starts to feel redundant. Started my day with a few rice cakes, and I have been so into potatoes. Potatoes are the new rice for me, although I'm still eating a lot of rice. Potatoes are feeling so good. So twice today I had potatoes with veggie broth in the pressure cooker and did the nutritional yeast, the salt, the paprika. I did some green onions cut up in there today, and that was so satisfying and very filling. It feels great. I would definitely like to have some more greens, so one of the things I'm thinking about to have later today has some greens, and it's not quite enough calories yet. Let me see. I am just deeply loving Chronometer. It has been so useful. But it's taking its time pulling up right now. I think it's just, this is the first time I've really tracked my food intake, and it's giving me such a great perspective. All right, so I've only had not even 500 calories, not including what I'm about to show you. So definitely going to need some more. It's recommended to have, I think, around 1,200 calories a day. It's actually in the lower end of things, and that's for if you're trying to lose weight. And I'm trying to slim down a little in my midsection. That's the one place that I've had just extra weight there, like a lot of people. And so eating as cleanly as it has definitely helped. I wonder actually if a lot of the puffiness I have around my midsection is really just inflammation. And I think that it is, because I've slimmed down a lot in the few days. Not like as kind of tight that I would like to be. So that's where the exercise comes in. So my yoga, and I've been going to such great yoga classes lately. Oh my gosh. They're so wonderful. I go to Yoga Works, and they have this class there called Yoga Works. And I love it because it's about strength and flexibility, and so I come out of there like feeling so strong. And just a heads up for any of you who maybe have been trying a new practice, stick with it, whether it's yoga or something else, because I've been doing yoga off and on for pretty seriously for like 4 or 5 years now, but I've had a lot of lulls. It's really only been the past year and a few months since I've stuck to it on a super regular basis. And it wasn't until probably this past month, so just past the year mark, that I really feel like I'm getting awesome at yoga. For a while I would feel frustrated because I didn't feel like I could do certain things and my flexibility wasn't great, but now I go in there and I've just learned so much from this regular practice that I just like know how to get into the poses faster, and I know how to align my body better, and I can correct myself in more ways. It's so empowering. And I calculated how much on my 70-minute yoga class, the calories are probably approximately just over 100. Like yoga, you're not going to burn many, but that's actually really good for me right now because I'm not consuming that many calories. I've been averaging, I don't know exactly how to get the averages on here. Let's see. I fall somewhere between 1,200 to 1,500 calories a day with how I've been eating. And also what's cool about Chronometer is it shows you the little, it has like these little circles that tells you all your nutrients. So like how much fiber did you eat, how much iron, calcium, vitamin A, C, B12, which every day I've been having plenty of B12, probably because of the nutritional yeast. That seems to be the most, because yeah, the nutritional yeast has so much B12 when you get the fortified kind. And then even if I have coconut milk, like So Delicious coconut milk in it, has a lot of B12 in it too. So that's really satisfying. And plus, every like a couple times a week, I have some supplements. Right now I'm just finishing up this jar of Sun Warrior raw supplements, which I like, but I'm probably, when I finish this, just going to switch over to a straight B12 supplement, because I've been learning so much about how if you take too many vitamins, it can be a bad thing, actually. Like, you can overdo it, or it's a complicated So, from what I know, and all the studying and research and doctors I've listened to, B12 is really the only thing that we need to supplement with, and sometimes vitamin D, but I live in California where I get a lot of sunshine, so it's debatable. And then, of course, once I get my blood tested to figure out the other things that are going on in my body, I'll be able to figure out if there are any other deficiencies that I have. So another huge reason why I'm really looking forward to going to get all my panels done and just get like this full evaluation of my health. But I feel fantastic today. I got a ton of sleep last night. I woke up early. I got so much done. Like, today's just been an amazing day. My body feels awesome. No inflammation. Barely any congestion whatsoever, which is so exciting. And long story past that, I wanted to finally show you what I'm having right now. So I just had my potato with all the other stuff mixed into it. And now I made this little carob smoothie-ish. I didn't have many ingredients right now. I need to get some more dates. But this is just coconut milk with carob. And then as a sweetener slash thickener, I added in some of the molasses. Now, someone out there commented that molasses is pretty processed. I don't know that much about molasses, but I guess it doesn't surprise me too much. I've done a little bit of research. I don't know. I guess I'm just having it because I like the taste and for the iron content, but probably won't get more of it once I run out, and I'm not using it too much. I definitely would prefer to use just dates as my sweetener and kind of like a thickener, but this is really good. If you don't like molasses and you do want to have it, blending it with something like this, it's awesome. And look how frothy it got. Thanks to the high-speed blender. It's super satisfying. I've mentioned that my sweet desires have gone down, but I've actually found that they'll be there after I eat savory meals, which has been kind of the trend for most of my life. But if I just have a glass of water, my sweet cravings disappear a lot faster than they used to. Tonight, however, I did want to have something sweet, so that's where this drink came in. So I'm going to enjoy that and probably have something else a little bit later. I'm slightly embarrassed to show my last meal of the day to you, but I'm going to show it anyways, because I know you can probably relate to this. Because it was a food fail. I tried to make the sweet potato quinoa falafels from the YouTube channel Steph's Plate, which you should check out. She has a great YouTube channel. I'll link to it down below. And she had this awesome, simple, oil-free recipe that was super clean and kind of naturally histamine-free. So I had to try it, and I had a feeling it wasn't going to go so well because I didn't have the same type of quinoa, and I guess that was my main excuse. I think she might have used parchment paper in it too, and I didn't. It didn't even occur to me to use it until after I got it out of the oven. It was like all sticking to the to the baking sheet. So it turned out like this, which looks nothing like the one that Steph made. And it also has like 5 ingredients. It's kind of hard to mess up. So I'm going to try it again. I'm going to get the white quinoa instead of the red/brown quinoa, which has a completely different texture. And then maybe try with some parchment paper and check to make sure I did everything right. I also didn't like measure everything out perfectly, so I made a lot of little mistakes. But it actually still tastes really good. The batter on its own was delicious. It was just cooked quinoa and sweet potatoes with some spices. So that was great, and it tastes even better baked. I can't complain. I want to know, what are some of your baking fails or cooking fails, any kind of fail in the kitchen? Something recent, or maybe like your worst ever, whatever you want to share. A couple things for you is that I realized that dates are kind of not okay to have on the low histamine diet because they're considered dried fruit. Didn't even occur to me, kind of like the peas. It's just like they didn't occur to me. I wasn't thinking of them in the legume category. And paprika too, which I've been having pretty frequently. So I've been fine. I don't seem to react to dates, and the paprika I haven't really had a reaction to as far as I know. But I guess I'm not going to eat them. So now I want to know from you, what can I do instead of dates? Dates are kind of like the unprocessed sweetener. So what else? what else can I have that's vegan, unprocessed, and can add to like drinks? Or do I just need to cut out sweets altogether? All right, I am working away on an ebook right now. I am writing an ebook called The Insider's Guide to the Natural Products Expo, and that's about this big industry event that's coming up in March that I'm obsessed with, and I'm writing this ebook guide. So if any of you are going to that or thinking of going to it or maybe want to go in the future, you'll find more information about it coming up. I'll link to it down below. It's out technically today. It's Friday early morning, so I gotta get cracking. But I'm gonna enjoy my falafel-ish balls in the meantime. I'll see you tomorrow.